Hi friends, hope you're doing good. Welcome. In today's video, we'll talk about double unders, specifically how to do double unders. This video is in reference to a few comments I have received from our friends and viewers in the channel, and specifically the message exchanges I had with one of our viewers, Siraj Kutekaran. Siraj bhai Sugalle. So this video is for Siraj and any other beginner who's thinking of learning double unders. If you've been watching videos in the channel, you will know that I love double unders. There are a lot of videos on double unders, and I'm one person who's very confident that everybody can do double unders. The only prerequisite for learning double unders and cracking the double under is basic bounce. If you are able to do basic bounce, keeping in mind the right form, the right bounce and the right technique, double unders is just one step away and very easy to learn. Before we break down the technique of double unders or breaking down the steps and learning it, there are a few things which we should know. The first thing is, what is the rope that a beginner should use to learn double unders? I have got 3 ropes with me which I'll talk you through. This rope, as all of you will know, is a speed rope. You have these metal or aluminum handles and a thin wire speed rope. This is one of the first jump ropes I bought when I started jumping about 4-5 years back. I bought this on Amazon, and I think this is, I forgot what is the name. I think it's the Burnlab speed rope. So this is the rope with which I started jumping rope. These speed wire ropes are very widely available, look very attractive and not very costly, and very tempting for us to buy it and start learning new tricks with jump ropes when we are a beginner. But specifically for double unders, I would strongly recommend that you should not go for a speed rope to learn double unders. The reason being, these ropes are very fast, they are very light, and you won't get a feedback as to where the rope is. You won't feel it in your hand, you won't be able to visually see it also. So if you try learning double unders with a speed rope, I won't say it is not possible to learn. The learning experience can be very frustrating. So let us set this rope aside. I'm not saying you should not have this rope, or I'm not saying throw this rope away in case you're learning double unders. These are great for double unders after you have learned to do the double unders. So if speed ropes are not a good option, what is a good rope to learn double unders? In my view, in my personal experience, a weighted rope is fantastic for learning double unders if you are a learner or a beginner. For example, this Crossrope quarter-pound rope. In fact, I got my first double unders many years back with the Crossrope half-pound rope. It may sound very counterintuitive that it is easier to learn double unders with a heavy rope. I will explain why. With a heavy rope, you get 2 very good feedbacks. One is the tactical feedback, physical feedback that you get in your wrist through the spin of the rope, and visual feedback. Because it is a fat rope and a heavier rope, it doesn't spin as fast as a speed rope, and visually you can see where the rope is and you can time your jumps. This is the quarter-pound rope, which I think is ideal for beginners to learn double unders. But I understand that a rope like Crossrope, which is the best rope out there in the world, that is my humble opinion, is not accessible and available to all. Not a problem. If we can't go for a weighted rope like Crossrope or something similar to Crossrope, the good old PVC 5mm rope is also enough. The 5mm PVC rope. I have this 5mm PVC rope with me, with which also we can learn the double unders. For the purpose of demonstration, I'll use the Crossrope quarter-pound rope, which I feel will come better on the camera, and then we'll do a double under with all the 3 ropes. So we spoke about the type of rope we need to use for learning double unders. The second point which I had spoken in the intro is that everybody can learn double unders provided we have got the basic jump in terms of form and technique right. Let us just do a quick recap and refresh of the basic bounce and the points that we need to note and remember. Please remember these points because they are absolutely important for learning double unders also. Don't take it for granted. The form and technique of basic bounce is absolutely important for double unders also. So how do we go about with basic bounce? This is how we go with basic bounce, correct? A few things which you need to note. We are not making heel contact, correct? Only the front portion of our feet is making contact with the ground. Low jumps, soft jumps. That is as far as the feet or foot is concerned. Second is there's a slight bend in our knee. If we keep our legs straight, it'll cause injuries. The bend in the knee is for our cushioning, right? So we have spoken about the leg. Now we come to our arms. Arms as close to the body as possible. I have seen people who jump with the hands away. What happens is it shortens the rope. I tripped. You saw, right? This is a very, very important point for double unders. If your form is like this with the hands away from the body, it's very difficult to string double unders together. So try to keep the arm, I'm talking about the arm portion, the bicep portion, as close as possible to the body. I won't say absolutely close. Everybody's bodies is different. So whatever is comfortable, but consciously keep your arms close to the body. What I tell my friends to whom I teach double unders is, imagine that you have a small lemon or a small soft ball in your armpit, and you need to squeeze it and hold it and ensure that the ball or the lemon doesn't fall off from your armpit. So keep it conscious, keep it tight like this. Next point is the wrist. The wrist, again, like I told you, shouldn't be away from the body. Keep it as close as possible to your body. There are people who say keep it absolutely close to the waist, which I can't do. I have this kind of a distance. So find a optimal distance from the body where the wrist needs to be positioned. So I'm reminding this point again, it's a very important point. You are squeezing a lemon in your armpit. Don't let it fall. If you let it fall, your hands are going out and you will trip. So it's a very important point to remember. I'm again reiterating, keep your arms closed, because from experience I'm telling you, when you're learning double unders, once you get the first double under and you're trying to string double unders, you'll notice that your arms are flying away, which will make you trip. So consciously keep it together. Okay, so friends, we have spoken about the type of rope, a weighted rope or a 5mm PVC rope. We have spoken about the jumping technique, which is a refresher of the basic bounce. No heel contact, only the front portion of the feet touching the ground, slight bend in the knee, arms close to the body, wrist as close as possible to the body. Remember these things and we are good to go to the next step, which is learning double unders. To learn double unders, we'll again go back to the basic bounce, where we talked about low jumps, soft jumps. The soft jumps remain, but we need to slightly modify it to a slightly higher jump, just like this. This is basic bounce, very low jumps, very soft jumps. But once we go into basic bounce, let us start practicing higher jumps like this. I hope you are noticing this another difference which comes into play when I'm increasing the height of my jumps. Have a look at it once more and see if you can spot the difference. Low jumps, soft jumps, now slightly higher. What's happening? The speed of the spin of the rope is slowing down, correct? Because the time of the jump is more because you are jumping higher, so the rope has to slow down to maintain the rhythm. When the jumps were low, the rope was going, correct? But once we increase the height of the jump, the time between the jumps is increasing. So the rope has to slow down now. So from, it's becoming, see the difference? The rope speed slows down to accommodate the higher jump. So essentially, the time between the jumps is increasing when we slightly increase the jump. Let us see that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, what we are doing is we are creating a time between the jumps. This extra time is needed for the rope to spin twice when we are jumping. Now that we have seen the basics, it is time for us to go for the first step of double unders. How do we do that? I'm sure because you're good at basic bounce, you know what is toe catch. Toe catch is catching the rope under our toe without jumping over it. This is the basic bounce, toe catch. Now what we'll do is, with a higher jump, we will let the rope go once and quickly try to bring the rope again just as we land and catch the rope. Seeing it is a bit easier to understand than explaining it with words. Basic, 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 basic. That's what I tried. I jumped up, and that time, extra time that I'm getting, I'm spinning the rope twice. Second time I'm not jumping. When I land, I catch the rope. One more time. So you saw that, right? It was actually a double under, but the second time it didn't cross our feet, we caught it. It is a toe catch. One more time. You practice this a few times. In my experience, I can tell you, you will get this in the 5th or 6th attempt maximum. A very important point, which again I'm telling you from my experiences, we are good at basic bounce. We want to learn double unders. We have taken care of all the aspects I spoke about. Toe touch, soft touch, slightly high jumps, bend in the knee, arms close to the body, wrists close to the body. But there is one mistake I did, I'm sure many of us are doing, which is why we are not able to unlock double unders, which is our full body gets super tight and we are ready to jump at full speed, spin at doubles full speed. What happens? Body is at full tight, basic bounce, I'm getting ready to go for a double under. Our mind is only thinking, come on KHK, get ready for the double under. Body is tight, eyes are focused, and we go full speed. Maybe if you are lucky, we can get one double under like this, but it's a perfect recipe for disaster. The rope will possibly cross your leg once, but the second attempt, second spin, it will hit your feet, either at your toes or your leg. So, most important thing is, in basic bounce, you are relaxed, your body is relaxed. You're enjoying the jump, you're enjoying the rhythm. Keep your body relaxed. Of course, yes, the body will be straight, spine is straight, your face is looking forward, not very casual, body is straight, but you're not like full tight. You can feel your back, your chest, your neck, your traps, everything fully tight. No need, keep it relaxed. If you're super tight, maybe you can get one double under, second one won't come. So just recapping the toe catch with double unders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Toe catch. Now that we have done this, practice it for as many times you want or as many days you want. I would say maximum 2 or 3 days of trying this toe catch, you will be smooth at getting this double under toe catch. Now is the time for us to get to the next move, which is stringing together double unders. Instead of a toe catch, we will let the rope pass now. You will be conscious, you'll keep hearing the rope hitting the bottom of your shoe. All that is fine, but ideally speaking, it should not be making contact with anything. If you keep practicing, you will get it. The most important points which you should remember, maybe just write it down also, is arm should be close to the body, wrist should be close to the waist or hip. If you are not doing that, you will see this happening. We will start with the arms close, but we'll see our arms are flying away. Once I start spreading my, ouch, that was a bad whack. Once I start spreading my wrist away from the body, you know what happens. The rope, the clearance becomes shorter and you never know where the rope is going to hit you. In all probability, it will hit you in the leg or you'll get a whack on the back of your head like me. A whack with a weighted rope is terrible and completely avoidable. So please ensure that your arms are close. Unless and until you are somebody who likes pain from a whack, don't try this. Consciously practice that your armpits need to be tight, your wrist needs to be close to the body. And the most important thing is practice, practice, practice. Just remember these few steps, I'm sure you will get it. Increase the height of your jump, you're creating time between jumps, and then you're spinning the rope twice. A very important point for you to note is the speed of spinning of the rope. This is something very, very important. I haven't seen much about this point being spoken about in YouTube or any other social media, is that the 2 spins of the double under. The 2 spins of the double under, spin 1 and spin 2, are not equal. The 2 spins of the double under are not equal. What do I mean by that? If you look at the speed of the spin 1 and spin 2 are not equal. The spin 1 has more energy than the spin 2. If you want to put it in ratio basis, it will be something like 70-30. 70% of the spin comes from spin 1, and then the 30% is the effort that is needed for spin 2. In spin 2, the spin 1's energy is used to take the rope again below us. Our hands use it just to guide the rope. If you are going to spin at 100 plus 100, you will trip. So the spin 1 is faster than spin 2. spin 1 energy is more than spin 2. If you notice it also, or you hear the sound, you will see there's a difference in sound between the spin 1 and spin 2. Spin 1 is like, spin 2 is more slower and not as fast as spin 1. Just look at the double unders. Let me do maybe 10 double unders. Ready? You heard that? There's a difference in sound between spin 1 and spin 2. So just as a recap, what are the things you need to do to learn a double under? One is, I assume you're good at basic bounce. Refresh the concepts of basic bounce. Low jumps, soft jumps, no heel contact, slight bend in the knee, arms close to the body, armpits tight, wrist close to the hip. That is as far as the form is concerned. Second is, from basic bounce, we'll slightly increase the height of our jumps, which creates more time between jumps. We'll slow down the rope and practice that slow jumps for some time. Second, after that, we'll go for the toe catch. Double spin, toe catch, double spin, toe catch, double spin, toe catch. Once we are done with that, automatically we can progress to stringing double unders together. The ideal progression is, once you are able to do this toe catch, go for 2 double unders and a toe catch, and then go for 3 double unders and a toe catch. Once you have done 1, 2 and 3, you are ready to go. The number of double unders at which you will stop will be decided only by you, not by the rope or by you tripping. Now that we have spoken about how to do double unders for beginners, let us do a sample double under with all the 3 ropes. I will also tell you that all the 3 ropes feel different because of the weight, because of the density, because of the diameter of the rope, the air resistance the rope has, the shape of the handle, the grip. Everything makes a difference, but I like all the jump ropes for double unders. Certainly, yes, I enjoy it more with weighted ropes. You burn more calories with it, your heart rate goes up faster, and I somehow personally enjoy weighted jump ropes more than any other rope. So we have already seen a sample with the quarter-pound rope. Now let us go with this speed rope. What I love about the speed rope double unders is, any guesses? One is, of course, yes, no-brainer. It is the speed. Second is, I love the sound. It's like a whistle. Let us see that. This is actually a slightly heavy speed wire rope, but you get the idea. Shall we try? 10 double unders. I feel the rope is a bit too short. One very important point is, in case you are learning double unders, go with a longer rope. Once you are able to get double unders together, you can start shortening the rope. Somehow I feel this rope is very short. For example, it's ending somewhere here, but it's okay. We are done with double unders with the speed rope. Next, the 5 mm PVC jump rope. This is also one of my favorite jump ropes. The main reason this type of rope is favorite for me is the simplicity. Very simple design, good quality handle, plastic stoppers, PVC rope, which you can adjust by adding knots. I don't like to cut the ropes. So let's do some double unders with this PVC rope, shall we? Okay, it's actually pretty hot here. The surface on which I kept the rope is also pretty hot. So the rope feels a bit elastic and feels a bit saggy. So depending on how the rope feels, you need to adjust your speed and your form, which you will come to know on your own once you experiment with double unders. What I love about double unders is, even if you go for a very short duration workout of double unders, your heart will race, you won't be able to breathe. Fantastic cardio, great for calorie burn. And if you can just do maybe 50 double unders, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 50 double unders early in the morning before your shower and your breakfast, I can assure you, your day will be fantastic. Give it a try. I'm preaching something which I don't practice, but by saying it aloud, I'm telling myself, KHK, please do it yourself. Early morning, 50 double unders, then shower, good breakfast. You'll be hyper-focused and hyper-energy throughout the day. I hope you found this video useful. Do leave your question, comments, feedback, and if there is anything specific you want to learn in terms of breaking down the technique, do leave it in the comment. I'll come back with maybe another video. That's it for today's video, friends. I hope you liked it. Enjoy your jumps, stay safe, take care, and bye bye.